Oh my god, time for a new vlog! What's going on, guys? So, first of all, should I mute this? There we go, okay. Problem taken care of. I had to mute sound on my computer, otherwise if something like pops up like a message or something, then it messes up everything. Anyways, I'll put an annotation down here. If, probably a whole bunch of you guys have already seen my smithing party invite for tomorrow for my smithing party, but video annotation will be here in case you haven't seen it. Right now on smithing, I'm 270,000 experience till 99. Yeah. Like I said, getting the 700,000 experience in a few days really wasn't that bad. Or rather, I think I was at like 900k. Or maybe 800k. Whatever. Yeah, so I'll be done with that later this evening. Right now it's like 11, so kind of shitty out today. Really was going to like play actually just golf, but since it looks kind of shitty, that might be postponed. So kind of sucks, but oh well. Shit happens, life goes on, and it never stops. But yeah, so I'll be done with smithing probably most likely today. Since it's actually kind of shitty out today. Like I said yesterday, I found my Sonic the Hedgehog games and stuff, so I actually want to play Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, I haven't, played Sonic the Hedgehog in probably, a year, and let alone beat the game since I was, a little kid. So, the last time I played Sonic the Hedgehog, I remember that I got stuck on a level, and I remember that I lost my temper and I wanted to smash my Sega Genesis, but then I remembered that you can't really buy those things anymore, so I can't smash it. It's not like an Xbox, right? Well, Xboxes are kind of getting a little hard to find now. Everyone wants a fucking 360 and shit. But even 360s are cheap now. They're like $150, or depending if you get the Elite or whatever, and then you get a used one, then it's like $100. And it's happened. I remember my mother paid $400 for my GameCube, or rather $400 or $500 when I was 15, and now GameCubes are $25. I've stayed at some hotel rooms, and the hotel room came with a free GameCube that you can play with. So if the hotel room gives you a GameCube and gives you a game to play with, that means that it's kind of not worth shit. Alright guys, but one thing that caught my attention is, I went to the Runescape homepage, and I always see the news and stuff like that on the Runescape homepage, and it said Jagex app for iPhone, and I'm just the first thing that caught my attention was holy shit, Jagex actually made a program that you can play RuneScape from your iPhone. Now, it's not really, it's not that, it's just an application that, it's kind of you can follow them and shit like that, Jagex and follow, I don't know. It's kind of a way, I think, for them. I haven't gone on my iPhone yet, I haven't seen, but I think that probably the application costs money, which means Jagex will make some money. It's one of those extra things that Jagex probably does to make some extra revenue. Sort of like on the login screen, I'm looking on the login screen over on my desktop right now. It says, play now, free. Then free game. And then it says, only $5.95 per month. And then it shows the humongous differences. Over 25,000 hours of gameplay. And then, world size goes from large to epic. They could just put very large, but they had to put epic. But I've played RuneScape from my iPhone, and it wasn't from an application. It's from this application that I use to log in to my computer. Kind of like a remote desktop works. It's the same way as a remote desktop works and stuff like that. Kind of like how a dedicated server works, but it's a little different. But I've played RuneScape from my iPhone, and it is extremely fucking laggy. Alright, I mean, it really is. I was doing fletching, right? And I got a full inventory of logs, and I was about to cut them. And, I mean, it went from seeing one cut log, then it jumped to 5 cut logs. So there's definitely, a delay and shit. But if Jagex did ever come out with an application to actually no shit play RuneScape and it did not lag, probably going to be in the near future. I mean, if you guys really think about it, all the technology that we have today, and it's really kind of amazing some of the shit we can do for cell phones now. I mean, when cell phones first came out, I don't know if you guys remembered, but I remember that my mother had one, like one of the first cell phones ever, and I remember them. She would put it in her pocketbook, and the damn cell phone was like this big. It was like a damn radio and shit. You know, it was pretty big. That's what she said. But anyways, okay. Like I was saying, they probably will in the future come out with like an application to actually play RuneScape from your iPhone. What does Verizon have? They have the BlackBerry or something. You know, every phone now that is out there has internet. So which means that most likely, you know, a lot of phones are going to be able to play RuneScape on there. One of the problems I think with the iPhone is that I'm pretty sure that the iPhone has Java. Shit, my iPhone just fell. Damn you. Hope nobody calls. But anyways, I'm pretty sure it has Java on there, but I think that's would be the main reason why, you know, RuneScape or Jagex hasn't really came out with like an actual no shit like client version to play on your iPhone. Is probably because the graphics, it would be hard. And it really matters about your connection, you know? I mean, I'm playing... Okay, if I'm, you know, near Wi-Fi, it's pretty fast. If I'm away from Wi-Fi, like at 3G, it's kind of slow. So, by me connecting to my computer, and by me playing RuneScape on my computer, there's like a 5 bow or a 5-second delay. So, you know... But that's probably going to be in the near future. And it would actually be kind of cool. But then again, I can picture a lot of you motherfuckers being in school playing RuneScape on your iPhone, cell phones and shit. Ah, lucky bastards. But guys, right now, like, I'm going to finish smithing. Then really depends, you know, if the weather's nice or if it's shitty. But either way, I'm not probably going to be on RuneScape, maybe for like a few. Because either way, if it isn't going to rain in the next like hour, then I'll be on a golf course. If it is going to rain, then I will be playing Sonic the Hedgehog. But I will be, you know, like I said before, probably about 100 or less experience from 99 smithing. Probably in the next like 8 hours or some shit like that, you know. But right now I want to go my email address and answer some of your guys' questions. AskNightmareRH@yahoo.com. You can email me questions. Keep them nice and piffy, and do not drink too many Yahoos. It will result in diarrhea. RuneScape username, Slay Master. YouTube name, RuneScape Epic Videos. Okay, Slay Master. I have a question. ... Obviously, haha. We have a sense of humor. While getting 99 mining, did you ever want to give up, or did you actually enjoy it? While I was getting 99 mining, no. Because I really wanted the cape. And it was a cape that I would never get unless Living Rock Caverns... You know, if Living Rock Caverns hadn't been installed on RuneScape, I would have never seen the mining cape, let alone the smithing cape. Because there's no fucking way am I sitting at granite or some bullshit... Like, you know, and clicking every, like, couple seconds. Clicking, you know? It's just, I don't want to do that. The only skill that I really wanted to say, fuck this, was Pyramid Plunder. And that was because I was less than, like, level 81. Then once you get to level 81, you get 180,000 experience an hour. It goes from 120 to 180. And you're like, wow, this is actually pretty good. And then once you get to 91, you're like, wow, 240,000 experience an hour. This is awesome! So, you know, but mining, I really just wanted the cape. And so, to answer the question, it will be no. Moving on! Hey, I am 80 fishing. I do not know what I should do. Should I do sharks all the way to 99 for cash, or do rocktail and cavefish? Alright. Rocktail and cavefish, or rocktail is not... Rocktail is more experienced than Sharks, once at, I believe, like, level 94. So, if you wanted, you can do Sharks till level 94, and then do Rocktails for faster experience. But me, stay at the fishing colony, because that's just my opinion. It's a nice environment there, and the fishing colony looks actually kind of cool now. And, you know, it's pretty cool. Just stay at the fishing colony, fish sharks. Yes, RuneScape username, Exit Row. That's a pretty weird name. But, yeah, I mean, that's just my opinion. You can stay at the fishing colony. That's what I would do to stay there. But, you know what, guys? Yeah. So, I'll be, like I said, tomorrow, I'll probably make a vlog, like, before the party. Like, today I made a vlog kind of early, but then today, you know, is the weekend I don't work, so I can make vlogs kind of early on, you know, right now it's like 11:10. Damn you, clock, you are moving too quickly. Anyways, guys, if you got anything for me, please leave it in a nasty, dirty little comment. Also, I'll probably see a whole bunch of you guys on RuneScape, like, momentarily, once I log back on. Also, please subscribe for future vlogs, and do not drink too many Yahoos, because if you drink too many Yahoos, well, you know, just don't, okay? Somebody asked me, why don't you want to drink too many Yahoos? And it's plain and simple. Too many Yahoos equals toilet paper used and your asshole is sore. Fuck my life!